Hello my friends, it's early morning, 1st of May, Saturday, about maybe getting on to 6:30 a.m. and the sun's coming up. Just me and the birds out here right now. And the cats. Yeah, this is one of my favorite times of the day. Come out, start getting stuff done early. It's nice and peaceful. You can hear the woodpeckers. But yeah, so it's 1st of May. It's only been about a week since we've had the last snowfall. I have some stuff planted out. My brother is started putting up some deer fencing. Just using some old recycled wood and some affordable rolls of wire. 50-foot section is up already. I think we got 3 more to do and close this area and keep the deer out of here. Yeah, just a quick look around. Again, it's first day of May. And I'll just give you a little look-see what I'm doing here. So yeah, the deer fencing is going to help. You can plant stuff and not have the deer eat it right away. I planted a bunch of beans last year and they ate every leaf, every bit of the plants. They really like beans, I guess. So here what I'm doing, this bed, I think this is the 5th summer. This was my first bed in this garden area over here. I almost stepped on a cat. And the hugelkultur had rotted away, a lot of it except for the larger pieces, and dirt had sunken in. So I just removed the dirt from the one side here, and I put in new logs, new pieces of trees, and then I covered that with just the mulch I had taken off this bed that had covered it in the winter. And I'm just going to reuse it as a mulch layer in here. And then I'll move the dirt from this side back over on top of here, and then do the same, put some more logs in here just to raise the level back up, give it another core. I mean, if this is the 5th, this is either the 5th or 6th summer, I'm sure. Maybe the 6th. So it'll last another 5 years. It's worth the effort. I mean, that right there took me about an hour, I guess. You know, I was pissing around doing other stuff too. But yeah, every morning I come out. This is real nice to see. It's my Haskap berries, my honey berries. It's pretty much the first thing that's going to bloom and produce nectar and pollen as far as fruit bushes. My Saskatoon tree is also starting to bud, but very small compared to this now. And I got some strawberries coming up, which is nice to see. I love the strawberries. But yeah, didn't have much success. I tried to make a second bed of strawberries, but I don't see any green in that bed yet. And this is my other Haskap berry bush. It's also got buds coming on it. These are 2 different kinds of Haskap berries because they require cross-pollination. So if you get Haskap berry bushes, make sure you're asking a person at the nursery or whoever you're getting from which ones are compatible, and make sure you get 2 different varieties that are of course compatible and will pollinate each other. So yeah, in this bed I just have some peas, rolled peas planted. Actually the seeds I had saved from last year. So that'll be neat to see how they do. Again, same with this row here. The dirt patch is a row of peas planted. And here's last year's failure. I planted about, I don't know, close to about 60 strawberry runners that I had collected off my other strawberry plants. Put them in little individual pots. Still they grew roots. This is one I missed somehow. And they grew roots, and then I planted them in here, but kind of late. We had early frost the end of August, and I think I planted these in about the same week. And then I covered them in plastic and possibly left the plastic on too long. But anyways, yeah, not everything always works out in the garden. I'll just try it again this year, which is fine, because this bed already needs some repair. Dirt's falling down in between logs and such. There's my carrots. This is only a half finished bed. Still needs dirt in the other half. This bed needs dirt. This bed needs hugelkultur. Move these pieces of wood in there. Build a core. Cover it with this is just leaf and grass mulch from the lawnmower, and sticks or whatever mess I can clean up, rake up. The raspberries, I should produce some raspberries this summer and fill out the rest of the bed. That bed over there has asparagus in it, so that may be a success, maybe a failure, we'll see. Don't see any greenery over there yet. Again, I got peas planted over here, up the side and the back. I got these this fishing line. Just drilled holes through and ran some fishing line. Works good as a trellis. And it's not quite invisible, but I don't know, it's got some weeds there to spread it up. I'll have to get rid of. But yeah, just a quick look around the garden. My pile of leaf and grass. That's all I use. The native soil, the leaf and grass mulch, and of course I make some biochar. Burn the yard waste. You make it into something useful. But yeah, just thought let you see all what's going on. Maybe here real quick. I don't know how well it'll show up on the camera, but here's my apple trees. The deer really did a number on these things last summer, last spring. So we put up some plastic mesh fencing here around it. It seems to have deterred them. So yeah, it's my fire pit and some wood I have left from my last two burnings to make biochar. And my first beehive. I'm up in the morning before the bees. The cat showing off for you. I like coming down here too with me. Help me out. And dig up my gardens and plant stuff. Yeah, that's it. It's just a little tour around the garden. This is my charcoal. This is pretty much the most important part of everything I'm doing. Makes everything else possible without spending money on filling raised beds and such. Raised bed would be quite expensive to fill if you use potting soil and bags of stuff you buy. All I do is make this, charge it with a compost tea, which again I make for free. No additives cost me anything, just weeds and water. Stir it once in a while to get some, look at that, there's a mosquito. First one of the spring. I got it too. One less, 1,000 less babies. But yeah, I make really high quality charcoal, really easy, low effort. I'm going to show you how to do that on this channel. And show you how to take this, charge it, incorporate it into your soil. Like this is the soil here I'm working with. I'll show you. This had grass growing over it, but I put some containers in this area. And once the grass dies, it just reverts back. It's basically ocean floor. It's alkaline silt. Prehistoric ocean, and then a lake, and then it dried up. And this was wetlands till it was cleared for housing development. But the soil's very poor. So I just take this soil, mix it with the biochar, some leaf and grass mulch, and get down to the soil here. And what you get that looks quite a bit different than this gray powdery stuff I just showed you. Uh-oh. Zoomed in way too much. Still getting used to doing this. But yeah, this was real easy to make. It only takes really one effort. Mix the soil together, put it in your bed, use mulch to replenish it. The worms do all the work for that. Well, you don't have to buy nothing. You have all the resources. Everyone should have most of them in their own yard. You know, grass and leaves. If you can find stuff to burn, branches and whatnot. And then of course whatever dirt you have. I mean, I'm sure your dirt's better than that. Yeah. And here's some geese flying over. But yeah, just morning here on the old homestead, and yeah, I thought they were going to fly over in the direction I was pointing the camera, and then they flew over another direction. But I hope you all have a great day, wherever you are, whenever you watch this. Peace.